Today we'll be listening to the story Floods, Dangerous Water. First, let's take a look at our target vocabulary words. I'll say, then you say. I say bend, you say. I say beware, you say. I say damage, you say. I say equal, you say. I say flash, you say. I say pounding, you say. I say prevent, you say. I say reach, you say. When you hear your target vocabulary words in our story today, I want you to shout them out. Let me hear it all the way at the school. As we do every week, we will stop throughout our story to answer some questions. So be listening very carefully to all the facts and details you hear. Floods, dangerous water. Water is extremely important to every living thing. Without water, people, plants, animals, and even our planet would die. Too much water, though, can be dangerous. Many days of rain or a lot of melting snow can make rivers and lakes overflow their banks. The strong winds of a hurricane can whip ocean waves high enough to flood the shore. These pounding waves are sometimes strong enough to bend or even break large trees. When the water in rivers, lakes, or oceans get too high and flows onto the land, it is called a flood. While floods can destroy some things, overflowing rivers might also deposit rich growing soil on the ground. People used to build cities near rivers because the healthy soil would produce good crops. But it is very risky to live too close to some rivers. When a flooding river begins to reach higher levels, the ground soaks up some of this water like a sponge. But if the ground is already wet or frozen, it can't soak up much extra flood water. This means the flood water will keep rising and damage houses, cars, and people. There are several ways people can help prevent flood damage. One way is to build levees next to rivers. Levees are walls that make the sides of the river higher so it is more difficult for the water to overflow. Another way is to make the sides of the river higher by piling bags of sand on the edges when a flood might be coming. If a flood is possible, there are things that help people in the area stay safe. People can post signs that say, "Beware, flood area." Television stations can flash warning messages at the bottom of people's TV screens to let them know of approaching danger. Some of these warnings might tell people the safest place to stay. Others may tell people where and when they can drive to safety. This is important information because the height of the water on the ground could be equal to the height of a car tire. It is unsafe to drive on roads that have that much water on them. Water in the right places is a good thing, but too much of it in other places is not. Floods are truly dangerous water. When there is a lot of rain in a short time, the ground does not have time to soak in any of the water. This is called flash flooding. Great job listening to your words, my friends. Now move on to the next slide and we'll have some fun with our new vocabulary words.